Welcome to Xiahou Ba's Army. Today, I wanted to talk about For Honor and the Warriors Den and how they do their weekly or bi-weekly broadcasts. And so I wanted to talk about the content that they come out with, right? Like I really think that they need to hire me because when the Warriors Den comes out with content, like they're not really thorough with what they come out with. So, like for example, because I'm mainly talking about the weapons. Like this is the reason. This is one of the big reasons that I love this game is the content. Like I just love collecting all the content that they have, and so I try to collect almost all of it for all the characters that I play. But it's basically what I do is when they come out with the content, I try to figure out because like when they come out with the content, they don't give you the names of the weapons. Like, oh my goodness, they kill me. They just show you what they look like, and they don't even tell you the names of them. They don't give us a list, like nothing. Okay, so listen, because this is like my interview. They really should hire me. I could start it off with a question like, when did the color swatch weapons start? Like, you see my little green? Like, does anybody know? Does anybody know? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. See, has Warriors Den ever said it? No. Like, they don't even tell you when the color swatch weapons come out. It started in season 6, okay? Season 6 was the first season that the color swatch weapons came out, right? And so I try to collect them for all the characters that I use, okay? So when season 7 came out, there was no color swatch weapons, but they didn't tell us that. Season 8 came out, no color swatch weapons. They didn't tell us that. Anybody know when the next color swatch weapons came out? No? Season 9. Season 9 is when the second wave of color swatch weapons came out. And so I was like, wow. Because like I said, all they do is show you the weapons. Like they don't tell you if it's color swatch. Like they'll tell you like if it's a reskin, I guess. Um, but even still, like you got to figure that out, which sucks because there's just like one website where I found that this guy posts this, like he posts this stuff, and like most of it is accurate, or all of it is accurate, but like he doesn't really update it as much. So like I said, I have to constantly write down. Like I wish I could show you all the papers of all the weapons that I write down. I mainly main Kensei Highlander, Ninja Nobushi, and Shigoki, but I have other characters on here too. Um, so season 9 was another one, and then there was another patch that came out in season 12. So it's 3 seasons where they came out with the color swatch weapons. Now it's crazy because somebody in season 12 did not get a color swatch weapon. Does anybody know who that is? Does the dev team know who that is? Well, I do. It was Sakura. Sakura did not come out with a color swatch weapon that season. And Sakura started out in what season was it? Because she definitely should have had one. Because she was already. Let's see. Hidokiri. She came out in season 10. She came out in season 10. See, I'm looking at the website now, right now. It's called forfashion.draghmar.pl. So, even in that season, because normally they come out with 2 weapons, she only got 1 weapon. Like, what's the explanation on that? They never explained it. Like, I looked up all her weapons. I was like, okay, maybe I'm just missing it myself, but no, all of these are already accounted for. What's the explanation on that? So listen, I messaged Damien on Twitter, right? And so I asked him, I'm like, hey, like, what's going on with the content and how y'all came out? Because the I forgot what that other guy's name was who used to be on the Warriors Den, because he was really cool. But he came out with one list, and I forgot what list that was, but he came out with one list. So I hit up Damon. I was like, hey, what's going on with like the list of the content? So like, cause I try to Google it, it's not on there. And like I said, that website only has so much on there. It has most of it, but not all of it. So he basically said, oh, well, that was the whole purpose of this. Like for us to have this little thing where you could see it, you can see what you have unlocked, what you have. I'm like, that's cool, but look at it. It doesn't tell us what season each weapon comes from. Like, let's say I'm a new player and season what 14 is already here. I want to get the weapon for season 6. Like, which weapon is that? And so like he basically told me like you just got to unlock all of them. I'm like, that's cool, but that's still not going to tell me like which season each weapon comes from. Like that's what I want to know. And so I think there's a lot of people out there that wants to know that as well. And so like I said, guys, I have been ever since season 6 when the color swatch weapons first came out, I have been writing down every single weapon for all my characters. Now if they hired me, I could look up all the weapons for all the characters, right? And get the names, get a list going. Like I could tell you if it's color swatch, if it's reskin, like because like I said, they don't do that. They just come out, show you the weapon, say, hey, here's the new weapon. Oh, it's cool. Yes, it's great. That's why I collect them. But it doesn't tell you the name of it. They don't tell you the name of it or nothing. So I think we could have a section on the Warriors Den that talks about the content like in a little bit more depth. So I would love to join the team. That's just me. This is just me and my thoughts. So I love For Honor. I play For Honor. And so I have the For Honor shirt when that came out. Okay. So hey, if not me, they should, this is definitely an idea that they should do it. So that's all I wanted to talk to Xiahou Ba's army about today. So hopefully this gets to them, or hopefully maybe in the future they start actually doing it. But I'm going to end this video. Leave a comment in the section below on your thoughts because I would love to know them. And I will see you guys later.